Hey y'all, hey. Hey guys. Okay, today I'm snatched, okay? Today I'm snatched, right?
Good, right.
I'm in a new studio. It's a studio. No, I'm in a new room today because I'm in a new house. I got a new crib, okay? I'm affiliated. I got a new crib, and by affiliated, I don't mean in any kind of way relating to a gang.
Right.
But yeah, we up. We up. Those first few videos I posted on my channel, they gave me enough money to buy a house. So here we are, I guess. Today I'm gonna be talking about lack of motivation. Lack of motivation. I have been wanting to make the K-drama ranking video for like forever, but I can't make it right now because there's some levels to it. There's levels to it. I want to do a tier list. I think I said that before, but I want to do a tier list for my K-drama video. And I don't know if I'm doing a real life one with like a board, because look, let me show you. I have like space to do it, so I could set it up right there. And yeah, it'd be cool. If you guys are rocking with that, I'm rocking with it. You guys, as in you guys, I mean my imaginary fans. Lack of motivation. Here we go. I have been struggling with lack of motivation for a really, really long time. And I think it's obvious to everybody around me. Like, I used to play, and also I'm really sorry if there's a bunch of mouth sounds for people with misophonia. I get it. But I do have to use a mic, otherwise I'm gonna be shouting really loud. The construction work is over. Oh! What was I saying? Yeah, I used to play guitar a lot, and I used to draw like every single day. I made comics actually. What else did I used to do? I used to... Okay, I'm literally...
Stalk you.
Good posture moment. I used to have loads of hobbies, okay?
I swear.
I know I only mentioned 2 things, but I did used to do things anyway. But I don't know, I kind of let the workload get me, like they got my ass, they caught up with me, and it's been really hard to actually be motivated to do anything. I say workload because that's an easy example now, because I'm in my final year of high school, secondary school, that's what I call it. And with all the workload, it's an easy excuse to have, or it's an easy example. I can be like, okay, I feel like this because of the work, or I feel like this because of pressure from whatever it is, right? But maybe that's not the full truth. And yes, I lack motivation to do loads of things, but it's like, where's that lack of motivation coming from is what I want to get into. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is just about lack of motivation in general, and how horrible it is, and how hopefully we can fix it. Not good in 2025, trying to be more productive. And I know I'm seeing loads of people like actually getting their stuff together. The girls that are going to the gym, the girls that are like, they're up on social media, or girls just like getting jobs. I'm saying girls because, you know, that's what I'm seeing, thankfully, which is amazing. I'm seeing loads of girls getting like what they deserve, like what they want. And I use it as motivation almost. Well, motivation. I use it as inspiration because like I want to be able to do that as well. But there's just this personal battle that I have to overcome first before I'm able to get there.
Donkey.
I think my lack of motivation comes from this like internal sadness that I've always had. Well, not always, because I was a happy child. That sounds so like you. Like, I'm in 6th year in secondary school, right? And since 4th year, I've had like this feeling inside always like, oh, I'm not wanted or I don't belong, stuff like that. And struggled with friends a lot. But then 2 years later, thankfully in fourth year, I like opened up more because people would always be like, oh, like she's shy, she's quiet, she doesn't talk in class. Like that's what my teachers would always say. And I knew like it wasn't like oh really. Anyway, in fourth year we call it transition year, like TY. We don't really do work. We just do a bunch of like fun things, new activities. It was amazing. Like loads of new people joined. Loads of new people came into my school in that year, which is normal, like from overseas and stuff. So I was able to make some new friends. But then again, I remember my first day of fourth year going home and being like, that was horrible. That was horrible. There's like, at least, it was over 50 new people. Like 50 new people, and I wasn't able to make a proper friend. I wasn't able to be like talk to anyone. So I was just like, I thought somebody was stalking me. I hope I'm not wearing the same clothes as my other video. Wait, I actually might be. I'm not. I'm not wearing the same clothes. That was kind of scary. It's kind of unnecessary. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, fix yourself. Anyway. Oh, my leg's cramping. Okay, I don't know what I'm really trying to say. So, it's been building up basically since like second year of secondary school. Sixth year, the year I'm in now, is kind of the year where I'm like it's caught up to me, all this stuff. And now I've reached like my breaking point. The people around me can see that I am struggling because I think end of last year actually it started to catch up with me, but this year it's been like it's all coming out now. I've lashed out at people. I've cried more than I have before, and I have started to talk with more counselors in school. And that's really me unloading a lot, but that's what this channel's for. I've constantly said to them, I know stuff has to get done. I know I have to do things. I know important things are ahead. The exam that determines whether I get into college, but I'm not able to do anything about it. Like, I don't know why. I'm not able to push myself and do anything about it, and maybe it is something else, but for me, I'm seeing it as a lack of motivation, which is an easy blanket term, I don't know. But it's easy to be like, okay, lack of motivation. Yeah, I've said to them, I know things have to be done. I know it's important, but my brain or my body they're not working together, because my brain knows but my body's not acting, which is weird because your brain controls. Anyways, and I had one teacher say to me, it's called student apathy, which makes sense because apathy is when you like lack, you don't really care, like you don't really feel the need to act on things, lack of urgency. I think maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it's really hard not being motivated to do the things you really enjoy or once did enjoy. Like for me, drawing is something I did every single day, and I want to learn new ways to do things, as in new drawing techniques, new coloring, like all this stuff I really wanted to learn how to do, and I don't know, just all of a sudden was like it's not happening. My cousin is someone who I would draw with a lot. Like we would call and just be like, let's call, let's draw. And we'd read each other's comics. But not anymore, because I don't know, I haven't drawn outside of class because I do art in school, and that's the only time I feel like I need to draw. Yeah. So I kind of convince myself that I'm doing work just because of all the pressure I feel, because that pressure alone feels like it's like a burden. It's like, oh my gosh, I know I have to do that work, and I'm sitting here watching Agent 00 react to Gideon catching a predator, which by the way is really, really interesting, and I'm probably not going to stop doing that. So, but yeah, it's hard not being able to do things that you really want to do or know you have to do. Like for example, I'm recording a YouTube video instead of doing my technology portfolio, which was assigned last year, and is due in 2 months, which is, I have loads of time. Right? For example, one of the
Craziest things I've ever done.
one thing I did last year was my economics project, and economics is a subject I do in school. There's a project which is 20% of the like total grade, the final grade. It's not like a mock or anything. It's not like a practice exam. The actual thing that I will be sitting in June to get into college. It's due on a Friday and it's a Thursday, and I've only got the introduction done, which I think has been checked by my teacher at that point. But anyway, I'm panicking. I go to a teacher because I'm like, okay, this is my last resort. Miss, I don't have anything done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think at this point I'm gonna leave it because that 20% is not looking like it's gonna be completed. And then my teacher's like, okay, so you you can't do that. No. You're gonna work and you're gonna get something done to give it tomorrow. Doesn't matter what it is, but you're gonna have something. She tells another teacher. This is the careers. Anyway, she does all the subject stuff for 6 years. And she gives me the last 2 periods of school to work on my project. I got nothing done in school. Nothing. The most, I think I added a full stop. I go home that night and I'm like, I can't work in school. I can't work at home. Like, this project is not getting done. But all of a sudden, the panic kicks in and I'm moving. And I get the project done.
One
day, all of the days are yeah. I got the project done. And I'm like, oh, it was that easy. Like, but I realized what pushed me to get my work done was like adrenaline from being so... The adrenaline pushed me, and the fear of like not being embarrassed. I don't know what it was. It was just like, I don't want to be seen as pathetic. So I was like, I'm getting this project done. And I think a part of my mind was like, okay, this is serious. So that little bit kicked in and was like, we have to get this done. So I got the entire project done in one night. Not even a day, it was a night. And I handed it in to my teacher. So Thursday night I got all my work done. Friday I came into school and I told my teachers that were there helping me, I got it done. And like a bunch of them were so surprised. They were like, you did? And I'm like, wait, wasn't that the whole point? But they didn't expect me to get it all done. They only thought I'd get a bit done and get like some marks from that. Anyway, story time over. Despite my lack of motivation, I was still able to get a good bit of work done because the fear pushed me. And that's why I think this might be another underlying problem, because anyway, let me not start on that. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot. I've seen that as a pattern in my school life. I will have a really important project or assignment due and I get it all done in one day because I've already told my teacher I have it done. So now it's like, if I go into school and I don't have it done, I'm going to be embarrassed. My name's going on the board. I'm going to be named and shamed in front of everybody. So I have to get it done. That fear is what drives me to get work done. And I've seen a load of people relate to that as well. Not being able to do stuff and then last minute they get it done because anxiety or something. Loads of people with anxiety do it. I don't have anxiety. But I've seen it's a common thing. I think I've just gotten so used to not doing schoolwork that I just don't do it at all. And I'm scared of the embarrassment that will come if I don't have the final project done. That's a lot of words. I'm literally doing the splits under this bed. I'm literally doing the splits. My foot is there. My other foot. Ignore my teddy in her little bathing suit. She's so cute. Maybe I just recorded without my forehead, look. It's cute. Aww. Anyway, so that was my little side story about lack of motivation and fear just boom, pushing me to do something. I really want to get my hobbies back. That's why I'm so excited for my exams to finally be over. But to be happy and free of like my burdened mind,
I guess.
To be free of any kind of stress during the summer, I have to do the work now and get over it in June and be relieved that I tried my best. I just want to be able to say that I tried. and I also have to be able to get into college. So there's also that fear of disappointing my parents at the end of the day, because they are paying a lot for me to go to school, because I don't go to public school. So they're paying a lot for me to get an education, and all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, it's been here for years, but this feeling of overwhelming sadness and lack of motivation has struck, and it's dealing with me. So it's difficult to be able to, please them and make them happy. You're battling yourself in your mind. You're not going to have any time to do quality work or do any work at all. So yeah. And also letting myself down, because even though I do kind of care more about pleasing others and making them happy, like, okay, Annabelle did something good, like, we're proud of her, I also do care about letting myself down. I take things out of myself and be like, okay, Annabelle, I know I didn't try. I know I can do better. I know that this can be much easier if I just put in that time and effort. So why am I not doing it? So yeah, there's always that internal battle with myself, being like, I know I can do better, and trying to push myself and make myself happy. Because if I don't get into college, I'm going to be sad as well. I'm not just going to be like, oh, like, mom and dad are mad, like, oops. I'm going to be really, really mad at myself. So if I know I can put in the work, put in the hours, I have to get into college, because the summer will not be enjoyable if I don't try during my exams and get them over with a good effort. During the summer, after my exams, I'm gonna try pick up my hobbies again, like drawing and playing the guitar, because I've been playing the guitar for almost 10 years and I can barely do picking. I can't pick my guitar, and I don't know power chords or bar chords or any of that fancy stuff. I know G, D, E minor, C, D minor, A minor, F. The last song I learned was Nirvana, About a Girl, but that's still kind of messy. And I know the picking, I know the solo on that one, the riff. I can't play other riffs just off the dome. But I did pick up drums. Drums is something that I've been motivated to do, because I feel like it's so new and fresh in my mind. There's so much stuff to learn, which is why I feel like I haven't lost motivation for that yet. And I also did pay for lessons on my own coin, so maybe that's what's pushing me to actually try. But I'm so scared that I'm gonna lose motivation with drums and not want to play them anymore, because I really do enjoy them and I've learned a lot really fast. I started playing end of last year, and I'm doing pretty good. I have a lot of motivation to make videos recently, because it's a new channel, clean slate. I do really want this to be something that I succeed in, even though right now my videos aren't like crazy or super high quality. I'm recording on an iPhone XR, but I really do want it to be something that I do good in, because ever since I was like, I went back and checked, like, I think I was 8 or 9 in my first ever YouTube videos, which I feel like everybody was, but I stuck with it. My first channel was my full name, and my second channel was Colin, which I then changed to something else.
Watch this double action right here. Yes, this is what I'm looking for.
So I've been making videos kind of consistently since I was like 9 years old, and it's kind of humbling when you think about it, because it's like, if that's the case, shouldn't you have like a huge fan base right now? Shouldn't I be like in LA?
Right.
Shouldn't I be in LA? It makes me think like, oh, maybe I'm actually not interesting at all. And loads of people will say, yes, you're not interesting at all. But I do want to become someone that people can watch and relate to. So if you feel that way, or if you feel like you need someone to relate to, like you just want to watch my videos, like, just subscribe. Just subscribe, girl. This is actually a fever dream, bro. Anyway, I want to be someone that is relatable for other people my age and maybe younger people, because I know that teenage girls have a really, really hard time. And I want to be a support system, or just, I don't know, I am a random stranger online, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I keep seeing people online be like, recommend some cozy YouTubers. So I'm trying to become one of them. I think that sums up today's video. I feel like this is the case with all my videos. I never really actually say what I wanted to say or achieve what I wanted to achieve, and I end the video early. And there's that one video on my channel that's like 30 minutes long of me literally talking about nothing. Next video will be the K-drama video. It will be, because I've watched so many K-dramas, I need to put them in a tier list. So bye guys, bye.
Glasses,